Dr. Derek Gatherer is a lecturer in the Division of Biomedical and Life Sciences at Lancaster University in the UK, and he joins us now for more on this story. Dr. Gatherer, thank you so much for your time. We've just seen there in my colleague Andrew's report the heartbreaking images of some of these newborn babies. Are you able to explain in the simplest terms possible how and why this virus has such dire implications for unborn babies?
We don't know for certain that the virus is connected with the microcephaly, but it would seem to be fairly likely that that is the case, given that the sudden spike in microcephalic cases has occurred in the same areas where we've had such intense Zika transmission. So possibly what happens is that the virus crosses the placenta. The virus will be in the bloodstream of the mother, and then it will cross the placenta and it will enter the baby's bloodstream. And then at the phase of embryonic development where the brain is developing, the virus will interfere with that process. Because there are many cells that are growing and dividing, it's possible that the virus is stopping that from happening, and thereby the brain and the head in general is not forming correctly.
Dr. Gatherer, I'm just interested, how infectious or easy is it to get this virus? We've had health authorities say that women planning to get pregnant need to delay those plans from anywhere from 6 months to 2 years, and we've got 22 countries that women in North America are being told not to travel to. It seems pretty serious.
Certainly, the virus does seem to be moving very quickly through Latin America. So there's 1.5 million cases possibly, and this might well indicate that the virus has become more infectious from its classical African manifestation. So it's perfectly correct, I think, that the 22 countries are advising people, or rather travellers to the 22 countries, are being advised not to go if they are pregnant, and some countries have advised women not to commence pregnancy.
Obviously, you have a great deal of experience with these kind of viruses. There may be women out there who are pregnant who think, well, the risk isn't that high, and they've got a holiday perhaps planned to Latin America at the moment. What would be your advice to those women?
Well, I think that they really have to consider the potential consequences if this connection between Zika virus and microcephaly is supported, the potential consequences for them and their children and their families for the next decades. If they contract Zika virus and the result is that they have a microcephalic baby, the microcephalic babies are moderately to severely mentally handicapped, and they will require lifelong care. So perhaps it's not worth taking the risk just for a holiday, given that you can have a holiday elsewhere or later on once we've got the Zika virus outbreak under control.
Hopefully everyone will heed those warnings. Dr. Derek Gatherer, thank you for joining us.